I interviewed a student just in the last hour. His name is Travis. Boy, what a brave young man. He actually, in a school assembly, said, boys are boys and girls are girls, and there's no in between. And for expressing that reality and also his First Amendment right to say whatever the heck he wants to say, he was banned from walking at graduation. So graduation happened. He was not allowed to participate. A bunch of woke teachers made sure he didn't. Also, he had a job lined up to start to work for the Forest Service. And they fired him before he even started for saying something that's true, but also something he is constitutionally allowed to do. Boy, the one thing I wish I had asked, you talked about what you wish you'd asked Vivek on your interview. I didn't ask him, are you going to sue the pants off of the school? I wish I had. We should have him back to talk about that. But here is what he said.
I was supposed to go fight wildland forest fires. I went in to finish up my final paperwork. I was supposed to start Sunday. And I was informed by my boss after I'd finished my paperwork that he was going to rescind his offer. In our protests, it wasn't violent at all. Nobody did anything violent. We were just there to let me walk. Basically, that was our message. That's why everybody came together. I don't believe I would have been punished at all, personally, if I had said Black Lives Matter or any of the other things. It's reassuring to know that I'm not alone and realize what I did wasn't wrong.
Of course. So he wanted to work for the National Forest Service, by the way, a federal bureaucracy, which is
super woke,
maintains the same kind of absolute conformity and demands it of anyone who comes in an agency. The AP style guy, correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe 20 years ago, wasn't it about when you use the past tense?
Yes.
Or where you put a comma, or where it's acceptable to use an M dash. That's the style guide. Now it is a political enforcement guide.
It's mind control.
It's mind control. Thank you.
I don't think this is any small story.
No, it's not. This is a massive story.
Yeah, you control language, you control thought. You cannot check your mind at the door. You can't check reality at the door under the banner of empathy and then think everything's going to be okay. Because once you divorce yourself from reality, you are capable of descending, and we are, headlong into insanity.
You talked about mind control, but there's also this social control. The way the teachers in this school treated Travis, and by the way, the students and parents backed him up, a lot of them, a big number of them. But the teachers are activists. They want to punish him. They imagine this kid going through school and not being able to walk at his college graduation for saying something that was true and that he is constitutionally allowed to do.
And now he's not qualified to fight fires.
And now he can't fight fires because he believes in this. He can't get a job. He's understanding at the tender age of 17 that his whole professional life can be affected by whether or not he's willing to repeat the lies. And that's what communism is about. They're forcing, if they can get you to say the lie is true, they can get you to do anything. It is not just mind control, it's social control. And this is the real threat in America right now. We're in a culture war, whether you like it or not.